Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I am the Orange Genius, but you may call me Eric, and we were on our way to Ravenue, a village not far away from here. Not that far anyway, if we know where we are going. Also, remember that Chairman Meow part? I kinda googled that. Don't Google it. Trust me. You don't wanna know what happens when you Google that. Okay. I shouldn't have Googled that. But that's cool. We are on our way to Ravenue to pursue the storyline. We have heard of a sighting of a strange shadow. Well, people might have said that could have been an airship, right? Could have? Should have? Maybe it was an airship, who knows though. We're gonna find out soon enough. Huh? Oh! Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you! I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Anyway, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright? Taken hostage? Ha ha ha. Don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some sky pirates. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to be fit to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Haha, well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassie's kids. Huh? Yeah, that is a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. But why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Haha, I'll keep those words in mind. Oh, by the way, Charizard, was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. I don't mind. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much of a difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Blade the Gate, huh? Heavy Blade the Gate? What a stupid name. Agate Cosner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing monsters in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he is one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? Yeah, he seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him at all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go through, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's head to Ravenue Valley. Is it actually called Ravenue Valley? And I just made the village part up? Nah, it wouldn't, right? Yeah, please. Please, you gotta answer there. I wouldn't make that up, right? Ravenue Village, okay. Phew. Alright. Let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So, what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Huh? Are you guys visitors? If you're looking for the village elder's house, it's up the hill. Okay, yeah. Louie hasn't come over yet. I wonder if something happened. He was here before. Where's the little brat? He was here. Do all these guys have different dialogue now? I moved to this village a number of years ago because I wanted to be an orchard farmer. I even purchased a new set of herbal farming equipment, which I've been studying how to use all my life. I'm going to grow and produce more fruit than anyone else. By the way, I'm very sure that I've read this out before with a completely different voice. I'm sorry, I can't remember the voices I do. Just some I just randomly do, so they sound a little funny. And then I completely forgot what voice I gave the guy. I'm actually looking to get out of the orchard business and start again as a merchant in Bose. But there are still a number of problems hanging over this village, and if I can't find a way to resolve them, I just won't be able to leave this place with a clear conscience. That's why my wife and son had gone ahead to Bose without me. Nobody believes me. It wasn't a dream either. Come on, tell me. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's okay. I've been groping fruit here ever since this village was alive with its mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village. Yeah, you're right, old man. Let's go to the elder. Yeah, let's not leave the village, though. Let's go to... I'm serious about that. Let's go to the elder, though. He's right here. That wasn't tough at all. I see you are all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business, although it is if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Ha 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 ha! Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of the Gates' companions, do you? Well, we are all members of the same guild, but we're not companions. Exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment, as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Just please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we are in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard that there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw a flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louie. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we could do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir.
Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, do not hesitate to ask.
I forgot to trade in it, like, get my quest points for that one quest I did. Nah. Okay. I've got a hiccup, so I can't even complain like I want to.
Oh, I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit?
Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers.
Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially 'cause you're a girl.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Swirl, wiggly.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado.
I hope you've learned your lesson that looks... your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? That's what I usually say. Around 6 p.m. I'm kidding, by the way. Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Oh yeah, that's what I say as well after that. Anyway, are you Louie by chance?
Yeah. But how do you know my name?
We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night?
Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything.
That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember?
Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night, so I come here and look at the stars. And the other night, when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky.
Now hold on a minute there. You saw two shadows?
Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too, kind of like a mom leading a kid.
Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Pirate airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner.
And the two shadows just kept on flying north until I couldn't see them anymore.
I can't believe this Brad knows where north is. He must be carrying a compass around all the time, because I wouldn't know that sort of thing. So north is... There is a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago.
The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about.
The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Oh, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. Well, we are not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we are going to prove it.
Really?
Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay?
Okay. You're a real nice person.
And as usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? What are you two looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. First, I need to get the key to the mine, though. I need to get the key to the mine, otherwise I'm gonna have to go back here and go on the trail again. Let's talk to the elder. Give the key, please.
The silhouette that Louie saw flying in the sky, I wonder if it could be him. No, it couldn't be. It's been decades since anyone last saw him.
No key though, huh? Fun. Still locked. Secret entrance? Behind the back? Nope. Nope. It all exists only in my dreams, in my heart. Where are we going? I know where we're going. We're gonna take the first left and then stick to the right because there's a bunch of dead ends on the left. 3 to be exact. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. We're at the mine. It is as easy as that. Wait, what? I want to go into the mine, right? Did I mess something up? Ravenue mine. Come on, you've got to be joking, right? Come on, come on. Oh, okay. Sequence, cool. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like an entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means that there's no possibility that the sky bandits entered through here. What's with those wooden sticks on the right, though? Doesn't that seem a little bit suspicious? Remember, this is a blind playthrough, but that is just, like, it's right there, and you don't think that's suspicious at all, right? I wonder if that's why the army never investigated this place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this log off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk to the elder. He might have the key. I can't believe you make me do this game. You're no fun, Shira. Come on, this isn't suspicious at all. It's not like there's a hole behind here that leads right into the fucking mine, no. Jesus Christ. Sure. Have to backtrack all the time. You could have like asked before, but no. Game doesn't work that way. No way, Jose. You have to go twice. That's a rule, actually, in video gaming history. Gotta go from point A to point B, then back from point B to point A again, just to be able to go from point A to point B, and then to point C. But then you have to go back to point A again, because you got lost. Yeah! Okay. Enough salt. Now, wait, I got lost. Fuck. That's what happens when I start rambling. I just get lost all the time. I don't need to ramble here. No need for rambling. Okay. Village Elder, do you happen to have the master key?
Are you looking for my husband? Since it's the time of day, I'm sure he's up at the graveside on the hill.
Okay. Okay, the graveside on the hill. So there is a little bit of relevance to that. So this is where we are, Elder Ryzen.
Oh, it's you young bracers again, isn't it?
Well, that is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it?
It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities.
It's terrible.
Ha ha. There is no need for you to get so somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right?
Oh, right. There was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer.
Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside.
After I heard Louie's story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out, just in case, so would you mind lending us the key for the entrance?
The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. All right, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside.
Abandoned mine key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will really help a lot.
Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor.
If everyone we dealt with here were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything.
I would appreciate that.
Great. But before we check out that old mine, I will thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next episode. So, until next time, bye-bye.